So in this lecture video, we are going to see about the simple strategy for developing any algorithm. Let me start with the simple strategy. The first two things are commonly we are using. One is iteration and recursion. Iteration we already seen what is like when a loop repeatedly executes all a particular statement until certain condition occurs. That is called as iteration. So normally iteration includes initialization process, condition checking and execution of a program. Say for example, can be implemented with the help of for loop and while loop. For a for loop, we are just going to print natural numbers from 1 to n using for loop. So you are just reading a number and with the help of for loop we can use it. For of I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to number, I plus plus and printf, we are just going to print I. Your initial value of I is 1 when I is less than or equal to number. Here 1 to n means, say for example, if I take the n as 5, the loop has to work until the result gets failed. So so that's what when I reaches 5 less than or equal to 5 condition satisfies, it will print 5. When I reaches 6 less than or equal to 5 condition fails, it comes out of the loop and print the result. Okay, next is while loop. While is the entry control loop and do while is the exit control loop. So here is we are just going to do the same program with the help of while loop. Here reading a number, while I less than or equal to number, condition satisfies, you are just printing I, and next only we are just incrementing the I value, and it also work until the I value reaches until with as same as the number. Once it exceeds the number, the condition fails. And the next is recursion. Recursion is nothing but a function which calls itself is known as the recursion. Recursion is nothing but a process by which a function calls itself repeatedly until some specific condition has been satisfied. So let me have this factorial program using the recursion. Here is the program. We are just reading n and we have a function called as fact of n. If say for example, if I'm just going to find factorial of 5 is passed inside the n, and the compiler will directly search in the program where this fact has been available. So once it matches with the function name, the control will directly go there. And then int 5, if 5 is equal to 1, no, the condition fails, so directly it will go to the return part. Return of n star fact of n minus 1, that is 5 star fact of 5 minus 1 is 4. So likewise the program will works. So these are all the main two techniques where you can use as the strategy for developing your algorithm. So let me repeat. It is iteration, and the next one is recursion. Iteration you already know, which is a loop repeatedly executes a particular statement until condition satisfies, and the next comes is we saw the example as the for loop, where we saw the example as printing n natural numbers 1 to n using for loop. And the next is recursion. Recursion, a function that calls itself is called as the recursion. So here also we saw the example as the factorial. With the help of function, how it can be repeatedly called a particular statement until a specified condition fails. So these two things are the simple strategy for developing any algorithm. That there is one is recursion and another one is iteration.